and I'm here representing the Consumers Power Alliance. And what I like to do is I'd like to address the whole smart meter issue. And I want to approach this thing from the standpoint of our energy. I mean, this is our energy, and what we perceive as being the need to, for the city of Santa Barbara to participate. And what we mean by participate is simply to join the application that we have already submitted to the PUC. No travel. We're not asking anybody to travel anywhere. We're simply asking for the authority for the city to participate in the application that we've submitted through our attorney to the PUC. What we're really looking for is historically, Santa Barbara is tied to a lot of things, health benefits, a garden oasis, a place with wonderful weather, a wonderful place to live. And smart meters are invoking a host of potential problems that impact, we believe, that quality. Throughout this entire process, whether it be PG&E, whether it be Southern California Edison, whether it be San Diego Gas and Electric, not one has a CEQA review been done on the deployment of smart meters. Studies already show that wireless meters can harm individuals and wildlife. And I want to bring to your attention, several huge scientific mistakes. You got thalidomide and Vioxx in our history. And we don't know what the long-term effects of some of these things that smart meters can do. We want these guys to address these issues with long-term studies before they deploy these dangerous things. Now, what comes next is a video that I'd like to present to you that really details the dangers that the smart meters provide for our privacy, if you just bear with me. This is the smart meter that's going to be installed on your homes when they finish the process. Well,
Could please refrain from clapping. Thank you.
in addition, and that's just not the only problems we have with smart meters. First of all, bills are going to escalate under smart meters. What they do is they do this thing called tiered pricing, where they bill you more money for using electricity, say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, than they do for using electricity at 2 o'clock in the morning. This will cause bills to escalate across the board, and so far, what they've in the states that have completed smart meter installations, they have found that there is no savings from them whatsoever. Also, groups like AARP, Ralph Nader's public citizen groups oppose smart meters. The health issue. You probably already know that the World Health Organization has already listed wireless transmission devices as a possible carcinogen. Throughout Europe, they are cutting down on the use of wireless devices across the board. They are eliminating Wi-Fi's, they are eliminating smart meters, they're doing a lot of things. In addition, medical equipment are not tested against the effects of smart meters. There's been reports that medical equipment has been affected by these transmission devices. And then there's a portion of the population, maybe a very small one, but a portion nonetheless, who are what we call electrosensitive to these devices and who have things like ringing in their ears, unable to sleep, and so forth and so on. Legal recourse. Do you know that insurers do not cover liability for property owners whose tenants sue over health issues? So if you happen to have an apartment building with 20 or 30 of these smart meters all stacked together, and someone sues you, the PUC is insulated, the power company is insulated, and your insurance company will not protect you. And yet there is more trouble. Again, as I mentioned before, there is no CEQA review on these devices whatsoever. There are 15 million meters, wireless networks. What is the cumulative impact of this? There are known studies of long-term impacts of all this wireless technology going on, and the studies that have been done only affect what they call the thermal effects. They don't know whatsoever if there are any other effects than thermal effects to how this infects the local environment. Security is a nightmare in this environment. As you may know, PayPal, Citigroup, and 117 other agencies were hacked in 1 month's period of time. Hacking potential for these devices has been proven at a recent Black Hat conference. Black Hat is a conference where they all get together, hackers all get together and see how quickly they can hack something. You know, they hack Windows and they hack the Mac OS and they hack all things. And they try these things and they hacked them in minutes. The hacking potential has also been, these devices are also very vulnerable to the Stuxnet worm. And in case you don't know what that is the worm that was deployed to damage Iran's nuclear capabilities, did tremendous damage to their infrastructure. And we still don't know where that came from, but we don't know who has it and who could use it. Also recently revealed is what we call the Operation Shady Rat, where this organization, they suspect is Communist China. He said, after painstaking analysis of the logs, even we were surprised by the enormous diversity of the victim organizations and were taken aback by the audacity of the perpetrators. And then finally, just recently revealed, and this is in your booklets, electric grid threat. U.S. will be taught mother of all lessons, and that's a direct threat from the Iranians to go after our smart grid system. The bottom line is this entire smart grid, including the smart meters themselves, are a tremendous security risk. And indeed, like the man said in the video, it's very easy to intercept the wireless signal and interpret it. Finally, with respect to property values, the Marin County Association of Realtors has already stepped forward and come forward to object.
You have 5 more minutes.
We see that disclosure and liability as health and safety dangers being an issue with respect to these smart meters. And we also see the potential for properties without smart meters actually being having an increase in value. I mean, can you imagine going out and advertising your home? I don't have a smart meter. This is a better home to live in. What to do? We want you to, again, like you mentioned in the previous session, protect Santa Barbara's public health, reputation, property values, and the environment. We are asking you to join 45 other California communities who have acted to defend their constituents and their consumer rights. And again, what we're asking you to do is nothing more than to join in with our application already filed with the PUC. We ask you that you demand and advocate with the CPUC to order no-charge opt-out plans. And we really mean no-charge opt-out plans with retroactive replacement of our old analog meters if so desired. And we want you to restore the right to choose for the citizens of Santa Barbara. We can do better. Really smart, consumer-friendly, healthy energy technology is indeed just around the corner. There's many, many technologies that are coming down the pike. We don't want to appear as though we're anti-technology. We're just anti-smart meters. And until then, we need to have an opt-out at no cost.